volume's up.
Oh.
AL8.
Late. Are they following us?
No, it was just somebody had made a post.
Burp.
Oh, that was on the live. Apologize.
Yeah, we-
Apologize. We're live on YouTube, I see. There it is. Colin shared it. I'm going to love it. Share it.
I like it.
Oh, no. Look what happened.
Posted it.
I made a catchy, clickbaity title. No, we're not faking them out because this is live. It's happening right now. On the Pod Bless one? Yes. Dude, I made a dumb comment on a TikTok the other day, and now it's got 80,000 likes. Every time I log into TikTok, I have a gazillion likes, and it's annoying.
Your comment has that many likes.
Yeah,
How?
because it was. I'm hilarious.
He
Can
nailed
you
it.
tell those
Nailed
people
it.
to come watch this?
I do. I've been doing that left and right on the thoughts and the story. I'm like, hey, go check out Pod Bless.
Huh.
It was all about Mormons. Girl was asking these two Mormon teenagers that were in college if they knew about a certain thing. And they were like, oh, no, we don't know about that. And the girl was like, I know about that. And he goes, you do? Oh, then yeah, we're totally about that. We'll do that. It was about a thing.
I know the thing. You
Mormon,
don't have to
yeah, you
explain
do.
the thing.
I don't want to say it
Yeah.
out loud.
I
No,
appreciate-
say it.
I
I don't know
appreciate
what
that.
you're talking about.
Refrain.
Okay.
Save
Oh.
it for the cancel section
Yeah,
tonight.
no,
There you
don't
go.
even say it there. Don't even say
But anyway, I just made a
How do
dumb
you-
comment about it.
We've talked
He went to
about
Bible
it.
Yeah, we've
college.
talked about it.
No, he
We've
didn't
talked
go.
about it. We may have talked about it on the show, but I don't think we have.
It's up to 89,000 likes right now.
Wow.
No, it's not because it's just annoying.
It sucks.
You
being
love every
famous.
minute of it.
I've had
I
50.
hate being
So
famous.
much-
No,
Yeah.
it's nothing I
Uh,
did except for a dumb comment.
it's
So none of my
annoying.
videos
It's so
are getting
annoying to be
likes.
so popular.
No, yeah.
I didn't even try, and I got 80,000 likes.
Yeah.
I did that once before where I just said whatever they said in the video. I just quoted it and it got like 60,000 likes. I'm like, this. I didn't even do anything. I just repeated what they said. This is stupid. Like my creations I make. That's what I want.
Colin, I like your influencer voice.
What the heck?
What the heck?
bro? I'm the only person watching on TikTok, so I'm gonna go share that a bunch from there.
I don't put that
Don't
communist
trust the numbers.
communist stuff on my phone.
Yeah. China's watching us right now.
Yeah.
Can you even download it now? Is it
Yeah.
back to being downloadable?
Yeah.
It wasn't. For
I
a
just
while.
gave 140 likes.
Yeah, you made them.
Boom.
You're
Your
gonna
face
sign
is
some
red.
kind of
Yeah, I
deal
know.
for it.
That's how it happens.
You worked out
Yeah,
today.
just work out in. I cramped up.
The
Cramped up.
Geico commercial.
Yeah, when he's
He's
I
working
just
on
went-
his finger.
too hard at it.
I can only send it to that many people once. Start all over.
I sent it to Todos Los People.
Through. There should be a thing that shows up where anybody that follows us it should pop up and be like, hey.
Oh, what did you get the music?
Oh,
Play it.
Play it.
go on, playa.
Neck. I don't know.
He did turn everything into American.
It's on the red and blue one.
They're all red and blue from when your America episode came out.
Our
Hurts your
America
eyes?
episode.
Oh, the light.
I thought you were talking about the song.
You can't
Three
figure out which
dudes on
ones
the
are all
mic.
I'll switch
red,
them back.
red,
This
blue,
Pod
red,
Bless
blue.
taking
I
flight.
did that for a living.
Joey, Josh, and Brett.
Yeah, but nobody else could see that.
Lesson lessons.
Oh,
To be
Bible
annoying.
stories crew.
okay.
Every
I
episode.
really like
Something
figured out
fresh
all the
and
lights
new.
when he did it. Close the blinds.
Bibles on your feet. Spreading light and glee. Joey, Josh, and Brett. Talking scripture free. They got
I was
funny
really
vibes.
thinking about wearing my
Christian
Geico
tales with pride. Keep you entertained on this holy ride.
Where you make it, bro?
Really?
Funny banter strong.
That's so fun.
You can't go wrong.
I know.
Tune in every week for the sacred
Right.
song.
FC is a.
Bibles on your feet, spreading light and glee. Joey,
wanted to
Josh,
be
and
so-
Brett, talking scripture
If-
free.
Yeah,
If
Boston.
everybody,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
if everybody can stay healthy, they will be all right this year.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got 2 home
Too
runs the
soon.
first game.
Too soon.
He's gonna come out and not hit anything.
Hey, welcome to Pod West Podcast, where we're a few guys that get together to share a little bit about our faith and a lot bit more about tickling your funny bone. I'm one of your hosts, Josh Williams.
I'm Brett.
I'm Patrick. Sorry, I forgot. I'm new here.
I'm Colin, and I always forget.
And we got Noah over on the ones and twos, making sure we look pretty and sound delightful.
Even covering the threes tonight.
The reds and the blues. Welcome to the podcast, though. How's your guys' week, man?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah, all right. Except for your wife going through major surgery.
Major?
That's not his problem.
Yeah.
Is it major?
Yeah,
his,
that's-
his week's been
that's not
fine.
his problem.
It's
Yeah.
Captain.
Definitely major. Yeah.
Captain.
If you have to have family
Captain
come in out of
surgery.
town to assist your recovery.
You don't have to, but they did for fun.
No, I
No,
could
it
not do
helps
it
a
by
lot.
myself.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, so if you're loved, it's major. I gotcha.
Yeah, if you have no family, then it's impossible.
Yeah,
for
it's
you to have
impossible.
major
Yeah, I don't care how
surgery.
bad
Sorry.
it is.
I know you just had a heart transplant, but nobody loves you.
If
So-
you had no family, it would be easier.
Why?
True.
Because you don't have to worry about getting the kids to school. You don't have to worry
True.
about
I guess you're right. Yeah. Unless you had kids, but
True.
no other family.
said no family.
I know.
I'm going off literally what you said.
I was adding a different scenario.
Scenario.
How'd you embarrass yourself? Oh wow, that was quick.
Wow, people are already
Rosemary,
asking
what-
questions.
yeah.
Rosemary, mind your business.
Yeah.
Josh, tell him the story.
Eh,
Come on.
that's
Telling
the
you,
it's
people
for
want to
later.
know.
It's at the end of the show.
It's for later.
Maybe in the middle of the show.
We'll
You
post
just
smoke
have to-
shots.
Hit the
after
share
show.
button, and
Yeah.
Josh will
Yeah.
tell the
I
story.
can't believe you got kicked out of Kroger.
I do. Don't talk about it. I was there twice today.
If you could just bring like
Third time was
10,000
a
of those
charm.
likes over here, that'd be nice.
You know.
I don't know why you punched that old lady.
for the
Some
last
people
bag
are-
of broccoli.
Did you see that guy knock that little girl out? There was a grown man who
this
uppercutted
is-
a little girl.
When?
That's worth a goog.
Yeah. It
When
was
did
worth
this
a
happen?
goog. This happened recent, like the past week. But he, like, this little
You sure
girl
you
was
weren't
mean to his
watching
little
the
boy,
campaign?
and he was like holding his little boy's hand. He's like, "You need to apologize to my little girl."
In
And she leans in.
Oh, those
She-
Indianapolis folk.
Man,
Crazy.
She leans in and like real snide. Yeah, and he just boom, a little girl
No.
knocks her out. And she's like 12,
Wait.
11.
Are you
She's little.
Sure, it was a girl.
Yeah.
Was this outside?
Yes.
Because it says 14-year-old boy.
Ooh.
Well, you're looking
that-
at the wrong one.
Mm.
The 14-year-old boy might have been the one getting picked on.
This happened a month ago.
Okay.
Was it by like a mailbox?
it looks like your driveway.
How old's your neighbor?
Why is everything pointed at me, guys? Let's calm down a little bit.
We're just trying to get some likes.
Never okay to punch a child, right?
Yeah, it's never okay to punch a child.
What if
Unless they deserve
I was really like,
Wait, how old's the little girl?
There's been a
It
few.
says toddler.
sorry, hold on. The
She wasn't
internet
a
is
toddler.
failing us.
There's
So
been
the
It was a dark complected man that did it.
Is it on
that was
Instagram?
just-
I can send it to you.
No, that was just a guy talking.
I don't know.
All just
There's
people talking
there's been a
about it.
few toddlers I'd like to punch.
There's a few preteens that I have.
Thank you, Noah.
Yeah, I'm not going to find it while we're live on the show,
You're good.
but yeah, I'll find it later and send it to you, and you won't watch it. It's fine.
My brother got arrested over a bottle of water because he failed to pay before opening it while in the checkout.
Wow.
Tough.
Sounds
That's-
suspicious.
Over a bottle of water.
I used to
Yeah,
do that
It's
all. I,
aggressive.
Arrested over $1.50.
you can't get
Right.
accused of theft if you don't leave the building. So that's
You can get accused
I mean-
of anything anywhere.
you
Not legal.
in Walmart. You can walk around until you step into the parking lot. You haven't stolen anything.
They're
like you-
told to not even bother you.
No, that's what they told
Sometimes
us.
they do, but
Yeah. But yeah, you're because they wait until I've watched
moved.
people do it. Like literally, they'll take one step onto the pavement and then
Mhm,
they just
tackle 'em.
swarm them. Yeah.
eh,
Because I used to always go in and drink or eat something, and then it'd be an
And
empty
then leave.
bag
put it back on
or
the
an
shelf
empty
when you're
bottle,
finished.
and then I would scan the empty bag
Yeah,
and pay for it.
sure you would, Brett.
I did. I've told that story here before.
I've never stole food.
Clothing. Sorry.
Stealing. If you switch the price tags, it's
Hey,
stealing.
Matt.
It's not switching. I told you that.
We
Yes,
had
it
a segment one time when Brett was like, "It's not stealing if they don't have a tag on it, and you take a tag of something else
And put
that's
that-
cheaper,
yeah.
and put it on that thing."
I
And you
mean,
can
you're
just-
still paying for
mean,
it.
yeah.
It's definitely a gray area.
I don't think it's great.
It's very dark gray, but
Yeah,
it's
dark
gray.
Like it is just a hue above.
I'm not gonna say it's not the right thing to do.
Matt's commenting in. Hey,
I'll
y'all.
say that.
How's it going, Matt?
You're for the man. I mean,
No, it's. I mean, it's like
the man's all right.
if it costs $100, you put a $20 sticker on it. That's stealing.
What kind of clothes? Where do you buy your clothes, Joey?
I haven't bought new clothes in a long time, but
Yeah, we
usually
know.
internet.
Ever
We know.
since he became a senior pastor, he just gets clothes given to him all the time.
I Walmart. I bought
You went to
flannel from
Harley
Walmart.
He doesn't even
for
own a
$9
Harley anymore.
Yeah. What?
You don't own a Harley anymore. he
Yeah, I
said.
do. Why are you hitting on me like now? This is one of
Dude,
my favorite
I
shirts.
took my licks the first 5 minutes of the show.
What is happening right now?
Yeah, let's bully Joey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
get
awesome.
uppercut right now. Is that what's about to happen?
That's what's happening.
Yeah. But I'm SWAT style.
Um,
For a bottle of water?
oh, when you try to walk out the door, SWAT style. She used to work at Kroger. She said she watched
That's what I
that.
said when you walk out the door.
Oh,
Don't walk. Just eat and drink whatever you want. Just
I've
don't
told
walk out.
that saved
Right,
me
yeah.
from getting
If-
arrested
right.
one time.
if it's outside of your body, it's stealing.
You guys don't do that?
Hold on, you
If
guys
it's
want
inside
this?
of
You
your
guys want this
body,
back?
Oh my goodness.
If you never leave, it's never stealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
No,
stay
I
long-
live at the Walmart
No.
now.
the Walmart.
That is
That's
great.
the
Now, now we're
Walmart.
getting great.
Yeah.
Now we're getting great. I
Wait,
like
so
that one.
if you deuce before you leave,
That's my next thought. If you eat and wait
it's
long
technically
enough
still there.
and you poop, it's like this stuff never left the building.
You know how plumbing works?
Don't flush.
What?
High five, Josh.
Well done.
Or just poop in the garbage can.
That's true. It's been done.
The amount of times this show devolves into poop talk.
Yeah, almost every.
It's
It's just the easy route.
it gets there.
It gets easy laughs.
Mm-hmm. Twoo.
Everybody poops.
I need to. I want to watch our live studio as we're doing it from the
What's our what?
Huh?
TikTok.
Studio? What do you mean?
Well, I just want to be able to watch. Like we're live on TikTok,
Yeah.
but it's not showing it from the app. I was wanting to be able to control things from the app.
Oh, you gotta let control go, man.
Yeah. Pot calling the kettle black. No, but anyway.
Maybe that should be the challenge.
What?
If we get enough likes, Josh will do a trendy TikTok dance.
Oh,
Or
I like
steal
that.
something from Kroger's.
I actually have
Also on the table.
Yeah.
Also on the
Yeah.
table.
I do have a TikTok trend we need to try to do.
No, is that the one that
Marching in
Seth
place.
sent you today? Okay.
No, no, no.
were you blindfolded?
You blindfold and you try to march in one square, and
Sorry.
then we're bumping a lot.
That was my elbow.
But no, you stand inside of a square and you put a blindfold on and try to march for so long and see if you stay in the same spot, and no one ever
Oh,
does.
that'd be difficult.
You because you're blindfolded. So
I think
you
I could do
blind-
it.
Apparently, people are pouring milk in other people's mouths, and then as they
I
lay
did
on the
see
ground,
that.
and they're
He sent
dipping
that to me.
Oreos in them. And Seth
That's
was like, "This is
disgusting.
a
We could do it.
podcast thing." I said Josh would do it, but no one else is going to do this. And
I would do
that.
I knew you would.
I'll get a straw. I don't even like milk.
Ew.
I'll get a straw. And
I ain't doing
No thanks.
whoever signs up.
Not till the sickness goes away.
I'm
it.
gonna,
Yeah, Mr.
I'll be
yeah.
out of town that week.
Just I have a thing. Yeah.
Something just came up.
You got a segment, Josh?
Yeah.
Hit it.
I got a
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
So
Would you like to play a game?
my segment should be kind of fun, I hope. You guys watching out live could play along, but you're about 30
What's that
seconds.
word?
You're about 30 seconds behind, so possibly won't work. But if you're listening later, I think it will work with the audio. But I was listening to one of my new favorite podcasts of ministers from Georgia who have a podcast called Not the Sermon. You guys can check it out. It's a couple of local ministers from that church
That the one you
area.
sent me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've sent
those,
it to you
they're cool.
before.
Yeah, those guys are cool.
But they do a bunch of funny segments. They have one called Shoot the Scabalon. So in the Greek, scabalon was known as dung in the Bible. So the
That
Greek word for dung is scabalon.
It's
So they
funny.
shoot the scabalon. And they just talk about, shooting the breeze, if you will.
I get it.
But they got a lot of funny segments. But this past week, they just put out an episode. I was listening in, and one of the hosts brought up headbands. Do you guys remember headbands? Where you put a little card on your forehead,
My
and,
kids played
everybody
it
else.
this morning
Yeah, this morning.
before school.
That's hilarious.
Headbands?
Yeah, you
S-
put a.
like heads up.
Yeah,
I know.
think
I've
is
heard of that.
another-
Yeah.
Well,
it's
it's
the
a-
same.
you
Same.
can get a headband and put a card on your head. Everyone can see what it is.
Yeah.
So everyone
Yeah.
has to act out the charade, and I have to guess what's on my
You can
headband.
do it on a phone now. Kids have the
That's-
new age.
That's what we're doing tonight.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Because.
See how I did,
See
see how I did
That's
that?
what
Yeah, I did
Am
that.
I a woman?
Oh man.
Wait, is it? They couldn't get away with that.
Then-
in
No,
today's
that
world.
whole show.
Trump's back.
Oh wait, I forgot. My bad.
So anyway, but they have a part of that now. You can do all these different segments within Heads Up, and they have one for impressions. And if you remember a while back, we tried to do impressions when our friend was on. Remember he came on the show when I was in Boston? Will.
Yeah.
Will came on. He's really good at impressions.
Will's
I've
the
not-
man.
They had a kid, and we've never heard from him
that's right,
since.
he
I can't
yeah.
text. Oh, I can text.
He was your.
Yeah,
I'll text him.
he was your hookup.
Will. I'll
Um,
say you live.
He listens later usually. So, but ever since he had a kid, yeah, we've not heard from him since. But he did good impressions, and him and I kind of had an impression off without being in the same room together. He even called in that time and did impressions. But because everyone's not very good at impressions in here, I figured this would be a really fun segment.
I think we should cold call Will.
Cold call Will. He can't see the headband.
No, I don't. Just to see what, make sure he's.
Make sure he's all right.
Yeah.
Joey's over here sending a whole email to him.
Right.
Oh.
Boom.
So
Why'd you put I love you?
Don't you love everyone, bro?
it's true. You do say it every time we get off on Call of Duty now. We're all getting offline. He's like, I love you. And then, like,
Just wait.
clicks it on.
Just wait.
See if anyone says it
See,
back. So yeah, I'm gonna hold up Heads Up. We can pass it around and try it different ways, but I'm gonna have
Okay.
you guys try to do said accent. Sometimes it's gonna say a nationality,
This could be.
so be careful.
Okay.
We don't want to get in trouble or canceled. Right, Mike?
Ooh.
He's getting excited.
This is the more apprehensive I get, the more
But
excited.
it does
Brett
have like
gets.
famous people.
Okay, let's
Arnold
stick to the famous
Schwarzenegger.
people
I can't.
rather than
This
This
the
is your segment. Be quiet.
So now it is advanced now to where if you say skip, it will skip by hearing your voice.
Oh, great.
Or if you say
Just keep
if I say
saying
the name,
Skip.
if, if I say the name, it will give me a right answer.
Okay.
So.
Remember how that kid got uppercutted?
Right in the jaw. Oh,
Oh,
I'd rather get in the jaw.
the neck section, like a turkey. neck section.
Yeah, of course. That's what everyone.
That's what he was referring to.
Oh, all right.
So anyway, if you're out there watching live and you feel like being a part of it, you can. I'll hold it
so
close to
bad
the
at
mic
this.
so that everybody can hear the countdown and or the do-do-doot.
So wait. So when someone gets it, we pass.
No, I'll just do it for a little while and then we'll give it to
right,
somebody
all
else.
right.
And we'll just do it. We're not going to do everybody.
You're guessing. We're giving you clues, and they can't.
No.
Be
He's doing the.
I have to guess. You guys have to do an impression.
Okie doke. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, you have to do an impression.
I want to suck your blood.
Dracula,
No, can I?
Transylvania,
Yes.
Transylvania.
Yes. Yes.
No,
Oh, did it go
it's no. It didn't move because it's
Now try it.
someone from there would be.
on? Transylvanian.
It didn't move. You said it, but it didn't
It
move.
didn't move.
How do how do I advance it?
There you go. Nailed it.
Okay.
I love you, Jenny.
Life is
Forrest
like
Gump.
about yeah. That one was too easy. I can't do that one. I don't know.
I don't
the
even know who that is.
I
show.
do.
He's from
Simpsons.
But don't.
don't get yourself into. It's a boo.
He's like a dork, but he's like a good guy. He's like the purest person.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ned Flanders.
Yeah. Yep.
Ned Flanders.
Yes.
There it went.
What
Yeah.
up, G?
See.
What up, man?
Wait, what? You
Al
guys all did
Capone.
something different. Al Capone.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you just keep trying?
Because I.
Al Capone. That's his name.
No.
No,
That's.
Oh,
What is he?
I can't say what's
Marlon
on.
Brando.
No, that's
This one's like generic.
that's too generic.
I know.
Gangster.
It was
Oh.
gangster.
Thank you
Gangster?
for not.
Yeah,
That's what you went
Thank you
with.
for not. They're
I'm supposed to-
gangsters. Tommy
well, I mean,
guns.
He is a
and-
gangster.
He's
I
the
literally
original
said, "What up,
gangster,
G?"
You did. I didn't hear you. You said it once. You should have overpowered Joey on that one. All right, who wants to do next? And we'll do some impression. Yeah,
Brett,
since you're on
I
the
was
corner.
gonna say. I want to.
So you just grab right here and swipe up from right there, and then it'll be ready. It'll tell you to hold it up to your forehead, but you just hold it up to the microphone. Hold the base of it. There you go. You got it. Oh, from the Muppets.
He doesn't.
You don't know
Skip.
the Muppets?
No.
Pass.
Pass.
Aim it down.
Pass.
Skip.
Oh, you got it right.
Hey, we got it.
I'm
Get over here.
I'm walking here.
Oh, I don't
New
think that's
York?
going to work. No,
But a
keep
bird.
going.
No, Long Island.
Use an accent.
I don't know the
Spider-Man.
accent.
Spider-Man's from here as well.
You guys are overestimating.
No, there's different accents
Pass.
between each borough.
Pass. It's
The
easy,
Bronx.
Oh,
But
close.
It was Brooklyn.
but okay, this is just generic. But
Hang loose,
yeah,
brah.
Hang 10.
hang loose, bro. Gonna go catch some gnarly waves, bro.
This one's generic.
Surfing the waves, dude.
Surfer dude.
Surfing.
Oh, I
Yeah.
said dude.
No,
sorry.
you said it
Oh,
really
cheater.
I'm bad at this.
Putin.
Oh, we're supposed to do impression.
loud.
No.
You can do an impression. Oh, 7 seconds.
What's a
Where's he
Russian.
from? Yeah,
Russia.
Russian. You got it. Yeah, I can't do that. Pass.
Hitler.
Georgian.
Same place.
Georgian. How do you say
It
that?
is, man.
Austria.
You want to try that again?
What do I do? What do I do?
I'm real bad.
Oh, we got some comments rolling in. Let's check on those real quick. Oh, he's already going. I said, let's
Sorry.
wait. You're good. You're holding it to your forehead. You, someone who's from Ohio.
I'm not from Ohio.
I know. I'm just saying.
This area.
Yeah, they would consider themselves
Midwesterner.
Yes, good job. I did not
Nice,
expect you to
nice.
get that. Hey, yo, Adrian!
Rocky.
No, the person
No. Oh, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
Sly.
Rastafarian man. Or
Bob
not
Marley?
man.
No.
No, what
Close.
are they?
Reggae.
Close. Keep
from?
going.
They're from
Closer.
Jamaica?
Jamaican.
Jamaica.
I'm not
reggae.
going. Just letting you know. I will get in trouble.
Oh, that's a,
Oh, I got a bad face.
I don't know how to do that one. In my head, I do.
Pass.
What was
You
it?
got it correct.
Huh?
Yiddish.
Oh,
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad y'all didn't do that.
Ooh.
Oh,
Help me.
not Rutro Raggy, but what was the other one?
Future, like they're
Oh,
in
yeah.
The
space.
Jetsons.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what?
The dog.
Astro.
Full name.
Isn't it's
Astro
Jetson.
Jetson.
Oh,
Oh,
Astro.
all right. You got a few free ones in
Yeah.
there anyway. You want to try it, Patrick?
All
I just
right.
handed it off.
He's,
You know,
it's
you-
gonna,
I
they're
was
going to see it on the
he's-
screen.
This is gonna be
Are we going
perfect.
one more?
Yeah, we'll do one more. You just
Okay.
swipe up on that bottom bar down there.
Oh, I like this
You
game.
gotta do it.
Hmm?
You gotta do it.
All right, here it goes.
Oh, I can I can
Yeah,
see
it's
it on
okay.
the camera.
They'll get it on the
Hold it in front of
audio.
your eyes.
You're good.
It's hard to see.
There you go, Joey.
My precious.
Oh,
You're
From the Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
Uh,
Rings.
Hey, no,
You
it's
got
the
it.
guy. Not
Um,
Precious.
He
He's,
coughs and says his name.
I've never seen the Lord of the Rings.
You're,
you don't know that one?
I-
You're
that
not gonna
offends
know.
me to my
Smeagol.
core. I just want you to know that.
You
The
never
other-
watch
the other
movies.
Oh, I
Smeagol.
think I go. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
there you go.
past.
Pass.
Oh,
You got
up
so
is
I
pass.
figured it out. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
hey there, Pilgrim.
10-gallon hat. Cowboy.
Western.
He doesn't know any
all
movies.
of
does
Oh
he?
man.
Biggest
The
Western
first two
star.
names of a murderer. Last name Gacy.
What?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Because
yeah,
I didn't,
that's
I didn't
true,
think
yeah.
yeah.
Just pass.
Blank
You're not going to
blank
get it.
Gacy.
Okay,
Bip, bip, Cheerio, some crumpets and
Not
fish and
United
chips.
Kingdom.
English.
beautiful day, isn't it?
Further.
Other name.
Chat-
Oh. Oh.
Not English.
Where
but
they live.
The blank are coming.
Spanish.
No,
No,
no, the blank are
That's where the
coming.
English
You were
are.
right.
Oh, Great Britain.
Who is
British?
There
Yeah.
you go.
There you go.
Hey, I got you.
Yeah, we got one. All right.
Oh, someone's got Josh.
Andy Dufresne thought
Yeah.
he had it all.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over. Sorry.
What was it?
Morgan
Morgan
Freeman.
Freeman.
Oh.
I was trying to do my best Morgan Freeman impression. You've probably never seen Shawshank
I see
either.
what he was in Batman.
He was in Batman.
That
He was in The
one?
Dark
Colin,
Knight,
yeah.
right?
You want to try it, Colin?
He's in so
He's
many. I
gotta
wonder how
go.
many
It
movies
is a
he's
good
been
Only
in.
fair.
How do I-
Come on.
Gene Hackman died today, by the way.
I know. I
Or
saw
Or
that.
actually, probably died a
74.
couple days ago.
He was
Or
old.
maybe a
And
week
his
ago.
His whole entire
And one of
family
his
and
dogs. Yeah, it's that
Yeah,
whole
I
story. They
hate that
found
the
him
dog
slightly
died.
mummified.
Sometimes everybody likes their own brand.
Yes,
Oh.
that is
Oh,
good.
what
That
is-
is
what
good.
is
If you
he
want to
ethnicity?
change your fate, would
Oh,
ya?
Scottish?
Yeah.
Yes.
Freedom.
He was getting ready to say his name. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, no, I'm not.
That's right.
Euros.
mythology.
Euros.
Zeus.
The sandwiches.
Greek.
Yeah.
There you go. It
You
was
got it.
Water.
Just bring it
Greek. There you go.
down.
Oh,
Another
oh.
borough.
Where the New York
I'm
Yankees
walking
play.
here.
Yeah.
The New York
The
Yankees.
blank bombers.
The no, that's
Brett said it earlier.
yeah.
Bronx.
I-
Hey,
yeah.
I'm
I
just
didn't-
Jenny.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I was thinking of.
And throw another shrimp on the barbie.
Blue.
Australian.
Yeah.
Louis.
Nailed it. Nailed
Austria.
it. That was
Ooh.
Ooh,
Hola, senor.
hola.
Spanish.
Oh, you're supposed to say the other thing. Mexican.
these are
Why?
Oh, this is
Where
so
this-
pass
good.
that one. Pass that one. That one's
Correct.
too many of those.
Oh, hi-ho.
Disney.
Mouse.
Yep.
Wow,
That was
Pretty
good.
yeah. Oh, somebody, come on.
They, oh my gosh, I can't.
South Park.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
closer. No, the other.
Apartment.
Cartman.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was going to say other things, but I told you this segment could get us canceled.
No. We did good. We did one lap.
Yeah,
We're good.
almost
the
Scottish guy's name.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I
From
know,
Austin
right?
Powers.
Yeah.
That was my
So,
first thought to go with.
Noah, hit my tunes, will you? We're getting out of that unscathed.
Sit down and listen up to what Joey's got to say. When I was messing with it earlier, it said Japanese, and I was like, "Oh,
No.
we're gonna get in so much trouble." Oh, this is what
I said, oh.
it's going to be very often.
So I thought we made it. I really thought
And
we made it.
we're back
I
in.
really thought we made it.
And we're back on the
Okay.
bottom.
Hypothetical here.
We got copyright strike again. We did get copyright struck by it on the
For
USA
what?
episode for all the music you put together that was copyrighted.
It was fun. Sport for your
I
life.
can't tell if Randy's.
So
being
here's the
serious or
scenario.
not.
That
You're
was
gonna
fun to watch. He said, Randy says.
Randy, I love Randy. So your life is on the line. If you fail at this task, you perish to exist. You no longer exist. You die.
Marriage?
Yep. No.
Oh.
But I'm going to read you a couple different sports scenarios, and you have to pick one to bet your life on. So you have
My
to accomplish,
favorite.
and they're all on the professional level against other professionals.
Ping pong.
Other professionals. Do you think I'm a
We're
professional?
going to play to the death? I'm not
No,
listening
it's just
much.
one feat within that sport. So it's
Okay.
not like a whole game.
Yeah.
So, for instance, like make an NBA 3 in game.
Oh,
make an NBA three.
against Shaq
Against
or somebody.
an
Kobe.
NBA
or not
player.
Kobe.
I feel like that would be the only one on this list. that
100%. I could do this, no
I,
doubt.
I think if an
I could
NBA
hit
player,
10 threes.
if an NBA player
I mean-
wanted to, I think we would never get a shot off.
Right.
I don't even think we. It'd
But
be,
out of that list, I feel like that's the
well, you're
only
not supposed to read the list yet.
doable one.
Wait, do they
You can
do
read
they
upside down?
do they agree to pass us the ball?
yeah, you get past the ball, but they do play defense, so it's not like an all-star
They
game
play
scenario.
NBA defense.
I could throw it up from half court. We're
That's-
making one during the game.
That's exactly my thought. Half court's your only shot.
Potentially.
Yeah. Like,
game
I'm coming down there.
Ball movement. Ball movement.
Oh,
Fundamentals.
True.
Fundamentals. Gain
Fist to
5
feet.
yards in the NFL on offense, and you can't be the quarterback. You have to be the rusher or the receiver.
Does it matter if all my bones are broken?
I couldn't do that in college. Like in a college.
We couldn't do it in high school. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Score. Here, I'll come back to after I read them all. Score a goal or get an assist in a hockey or soccer game.
That's not happening.
No chance.
So in hockey and soccer, you get extended assist. So if you're the passer to the passer, the person that
Yeah, but first you got to be able to skate.
Yeah, that's the. I can't skate.
okay, yeah.
anything
I
I
can
can
skate.
Yeah,
Is
it'd
that
have
the
to be
same
soccer.
as soccer?
I can skate.
That's
Okay.
fine. I could do that.
Return
I can
a
skate.
tennis pro's serve,
No.
No.
No, no
There's no way.
chance.
or for everyone else except Patrick, birdie a par 5 on
Oh.
a legitimate par 5 for Patrick since he was a collegiate golfer. Right. He has to eagle the hole,
I mean,
which is 2 under.
I think
2
it's,
under.
it's not a thing you could do on the spot. It's one of those things that happens random.
You have to get on in 2 and then putt for your life.
Yeah, I mean the odds
Yeah.
are very low,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
so are the odds
So
of.
which one are you choosing?
I'm doing NBA 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm shooting the 3.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going
100%.
5 yards. I think I can go catch a pass for. I think I could run a quick slant, catch a pass, and just take the hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if
Take
I
the hit.
No, I'm going down. I'm sliding. I'm going to catch the ball and go 5 yards. and
You
fall
would
down.
not get back up from that hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you fall.
you only need the 5 yards,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. The hit doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Getting up doesn't matter.
You're gonna die if you don't get it.
Yeah.
My luck is I would make the catch, survive the hit, and be like, it's 4.5.
yeah.
They come out and measure it. Yeah. You don't think you could catch?
No, I have the most likely. I'm gonna make an NBA 3. I
think
think I
we're-
could do that in a
I think
game.
we're totally underestimating the difficulty that would bring up.
I don't think so.
You only need one. Like you only need one to go in.
Yeah.
So I think I could shoot at least 10% in an NBA game. So I just need to get 10 shots up. If I play 48 minutes,
There's no way. You're not
I'm
getting.
heaving
none of
that.
us are getting 10
Eventually,
shots up.
eventually, and throughout the course of a game, you are gonna get an open look. You just
Right.
have to make it.
Just stand in the corner.
Yeah,
Right.
they're going to
Well,
see
and you're
you.
going to be 3 feet shorter than everybody else out there.
I
So,
heard
mean-
a story the other day about a Michael Jordan in practice story where he decided that the other NBA caliber player he was guarding was not going to get the ball above his shoulders the whole game, and he didn't.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan's not in the league
That's a
anymore.
good point.
And why are they face guarding me?
Yeah.
They, like they should be letting me shoot.
Yeah,
Like
right.
I
That's
should
what
be
I'm
the
saying.
guy they let shoot.
Any
If
one
they're
of
face
us-
guarding me, they're not winning this game.
They want me to die?
Yeah.
That's also.
They're
Why do you guys want me to
murderers.
die? Yeah.
Any one of us from this table, they're going to ignore us. If we go out on that basketball court, they're going to be like, okay, whatever.
Okay.
Like they're
Okay,
not
hold
going to
on.
play
They're
again.
And I'm gonna
They're
upgrade.
white.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
upgrade that to score 5 points in an NBA game.
I want to know the score
No.
of that final game.
I think it'd be harder to get an NBA rebound.
Three
Like I think I'm
fouls.
more
To
likely to make a
five.
3 than get a rebound.
But there are some really long rebounds off of a 3 that you could probably run down.
maybe.
Or like
I would
or like
feel
the
more
one
comfortable
that
with the
hits
rebound.
rim really weird and shoots at
Yeah,
you.
yeah, where it just launches and all you have to do is be in the right spot.
the basketball coach, sixth
Oh,
grade basketball
Here we
coach,
go.
and me.
How many? What was y'all's record?
It's not important.
box out. Box out.
Exactly. I think you could box.
out.
I could box
AD
out. I could do that.
No, you can't.
He's a twig.
He's 6. Noah, look up the the stats on AD on how tall he is, please. How much he weighs?
He's like 6'11".
Right.
He
He's
would-
6'11".
You could not move that.
Davis?
man.
Yes, I could box out Anthony
You
Davis.
couldn't box out AD or Bam, and
He's
these
been
aren't
going to
even the
Crunch
best.
Bam
Fitness.
is a-
He
You
could
couldn't-
he could get a
Yeah.
rebound.
You couldn't move Bam if you had
mean,
to.
Bam
He's-
is thick. Yeah, I agree with you.
But also, AD
I have
is
no
like
clue.
he's like 7 foot, isn't he?
Huge.
And
He's
his wingspan,
6'10".
his
Yeah,
wingspan.
but he can't go over my back.
You can.
Yeah, but he did.
Yeah,
he wouldn't
can.
even have to.
He doesn't have
He
to. He
just
just
have-
reaches
he
over.
That's over
No,
the
it's
back.
not.
Yes,
No, it's not. Look up the rule.
If you were boxing him out.
If you hit the person to gain advantage, you're allowed to reach over and just grab the ball.
You don't think that I'm going to jump and he's not going to
I think
hit me
he's
with his
so
arm?
tall that
We'll
He's
find
250.
out. Set it up.
he's 6'10", 254.
Twig.
Yeah, Twig. Yeah, Twig. Look up Bam Adebayo. Yeah. Ackerman boys basketball record.
You're not
If
going
that comes up.
You're not going to find it
There's
on
no
there.
way that comes
That
up.
would be hilarious.
That's not who we were. Oak Hills. It came.
There's
up
like a
with.
whole bio for
Yeah.
you, Brett. This year.
How many?
No one's gonna try to return a tennis pro serve.
How many banners have
It'd be
I hung?
hard.
One.
I think that's more doable than we're.
How many
treating it.
takes do you get?
Let's say you get
get a whole-
25 serves
you
to
get a whole
return
game.
one.
Okay.
No.
You get a whole game.
Well, a game would go a lot faster than 25 serves.
Oh, what is the math on that?
Well, you do.
it's
They'd have to win 6 games in 3 sets.
Yeah.
So, whatever that is, then that's times 3.
4.
4.
So it's about.
No, you get like 100.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe
do it.
maybe that's bad
I'm not good at
math.
math.
Don't
I'm
check
not going to
that.
challenge you. you
Ask ChatGPT for me.
know.
It would know. Yeah, I think that one would be because you don't have to. They serve them so hard. You don't have to put it. You could literally just like bunt it. Like
Randy,
just get the tennis
Randy
racket
says
out
from
there.
YouTube, I'm trying to return that serve. Might just get a lucky one and
That is,
make it connect.
like, could you just like get
Yeah.
the racket in front
Yeah.
of it and it just kind of dinks over the net,
yeah.
You don't
and
have
then
to
they
swing.
smoke it back on you?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it has to be like a legit return, doesn't
Just
it?
inbound return. So all
So
you
even
do
if
is
he
hold
hits
the
it back,
racket out.
Yeah.
Even
I
if they
didn't
hit it
put-
back,
I
which
didn't
they
put
100%
baseball in
will.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's what it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm,
hit-
I'm not doing that.
Baseball's too
I can
hard.
barely hit a softball.
I'm gonna say. What
And
if
they're
it was,
big.
What if it
And
was
they come in
catch-
slow.
What if it was catch a fly ball?
Oh,
They toss them to you.
Like an MLB fly ball. I think
Yeah,
I could do
I think I
Yeah,
could do
a
that.
Yeah, I think
baseball?
I could catch
Yeah.
a fly ball.
Throw a strike.
A baseball is
do
a
that
lot
too.
easier to catch.
I
Fly
couldn't throw a
ball
strike.
wise.
Not against a pro.
I think they would hit it.
I think. What about standing from home plate and throw it over the?
I know I can't do that. So
Like the back fence?
Yeah, like center field.
you
could
can't
do
throw
that.
it over
No,
center field
like
from
over
home
the-
plate.
Oh, yeah.
You can't throw from
The
home
net.
plate to over the center
I
field.
could do
fence.
that.
I guarantee you, I could come close.
No, yeah, but you won't make it. No, you think so?
I don't think
That's
so.
a long way,
300
man.
feet,
It's longer than 300 feet.
400 feet.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
it's a long.
in the center, yeah.
I
That-
feel like
there's no
this
way.
side of the table's got delusions of grandeur, and this side of the table's
No,
realistic.
yeah, no, I could definitely do all of these.
Yeah. The assist in soccer might be the easiest because you can assist the assister.
Yeah,
of
but
the
you're-
person that scores.
you're thinking
I
I
can
could-
kick to Messi and then he can go and kick to someone else and they can score. I know, but
That's
that
an
counts.
assist.
That's an assist.
I just think the odds are so low because, like, how many goals are being scored in the game?
They're all
That's a
gonna
good
be
point.
they're
And
all
then you
gonna be
gotta-
at that end of the
I don't need to. I'm going
And
to
I'm
kick it
still
to
gonna
Messi.
be
Over here.
That's all I have to do is kick it to him.
We got
Okay.
no
I wouldn't be
involved.
able to run down to the other goal.
It's hard.
You'd be out of breath.
Yeah, I'd be laying on the ground.
Until we went to that FCC game, I was like, man, this field is huge. Why
Yeah.
would you run back and forth?
And
on
I
that?
wouldn't touch the golf one.
It's 130
too-
yards.
No way.
That's
Brett.
probably not.
No way. Probably not.
You know what? I'm
Now,
gonna take that
Second
back.
base over.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
more the do.
All right,
Maybe.
what about in golf? What if I just said you have a 5-foot putt? You make it.
There's no way.
look up on the PGA Tour what the percentage of 5-foot putts because it's not.
that one's gonna be like 70. 8 feet's like 50%.
Yeah,
I think it's lower than it's when you
Yeah,
get
but
to
they're
like 6
playing
or
on
8 feet,
professional greens.
Yes.
but it's still
also.
50%. Even the pros are hitting it
All
half
right,
the time. That's
so,
crazy.
So this isn't life or death. Let's say you get $1 million if you make it. Is it worth the try?
Wait, but I die if I miss it.
You die if you miss it. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. From 5 foot, it's 77. I wish it went further than that.
Those are pretty good odds.
80% 5 feet on the
That's
PGA
pretty
Tour.
good.
I wanted to. Yeah, will it show like 8 and out or
For
6?
$1 million, you wouldn't give it a try?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. Wait,
Yeah.
but I die if I miss.
You die if you miss.
I don't think I would.
Here's the
I
play.
think I would.
Life insurance policy.
Yeah, he's
It
right.
says it right
So
here.
you win
Uh,
$1 million
10
either
feet.
way.
Your
So,
life might win. $1 million.
40% from 10 feet.
23% from
And then it
15
gets
feet,
way worse after
15%
that.
from 20 feet.
Yeah.
I could do that.
All right, what about 2 feet? What if you had a 2-foot putt
Okay,
for $1 million?
I'd probably
I
take
would
that.
try
I think I would take
Oh
that.
yeah.
2 foot.
I would try the 5 foot.
I mean, we
Yeah, I
we
would
don't
probably
miss
do it
many
too.
Out of
2 foot.
that
Where?
putt compared to all
Highlight
of
it.
those.
It's the pressure that would get
PGA
you.
Yeah,
Tour
yeah.
average.
Because 5 feet
88%.
turns into like 25 feet when you have that
Yeah.
kind of pressure.
Right.
The PGA
you
Tour
have a
average is
crowd.
88% inside 10 feet, but 40% from
Inside
10
10.
feet.
Oh,
Okay.
right at 10 feet.
Yeah. 2 foot. I'm taking that.
Okay.
I mean, you have to at that point, right?
I'm taking it at 5.
If death is the
Yeah, I don't care.
And I'm
I'll
making
do
it.
it right now.
I'm really depressed.
yeah, I'm looking
Um,
for a
And then I'm
way
going
out.
straight to the NBA game and I'm hitting the 3 back to back.
Hey, so this was something brought up on Barstool, and it's been brought up on like online a bunch lately, and it kind of goes with what you're saying. You have 100 grapes. For each grape you eat, you get $100,000.
Okay.
But out of these
10,000.
100 grapes,
Oh,
is it
I've
10,000?
Yeah, it's 10.
So
Wait,
it's
wait, wait.
$10,000 per grape. Sorry,
Okay.
but one of the grapes out of the 100 is poison,
Poison.
and you will die immediately.
Oh,
How many grapes are you eating?
you got to eat at least 10.
I was going to say at least 5.
You got to eat at least 10.
I mean, I would just get 20,
You,
shove them in, chomp them down, and be like, okay. Because I'm not going one at a time. That would be terrifying.
Wait, so that's 1 in 5 chance of dying, though.
So each time you take a bite, you're doing the same
However
thing.
many fit in my hand. That's all I do.
the whole bowl.
No,
Are
just
they
one
green
hand.
or purple grapes?
Yeah,
Alright,
are
I
they
mean-
kind of sour?
Yeah,
or
are they
like
green or
sweet?
purple?
They
Or cotton
taste
candy?
Are
cotton
they the
candy.
cotton candy?
They
Yeah.
taste delicious.
How do you know which one's the?
You don't.
You don't.
That's the
You
thing.
die.
You don't know.
The one that's black.
Yeah.
That makes this really
Yeah.
easy.
It's got
I'm eating
little-
99.
It's got little green wavy lines coming off of it. It's
I think
like
10
I
is
feel
a-
like there's a way to tell.
10 is a safe bet. If you
yeah, you die.
out of 100, if you
Taste
pull
it.
one of the poison out of the first 10, then that's just bad luck.
well, yeah, but I mean,
You got a 90% chance
Telling
of
you,
surviving that.
handful.
You got
Just
90%
eating-
chance of surviving that, and then you get to
mix
walk
them
away with
all
100
up.
For $10,000 are great.
100,000 would be
Tax-free.
10 grapes, right?
tax
Wow.
free.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my gosh.
It's imaginary, so
yeah,
yeah, tax free,
it's-
Joey.
the grapes are from a church.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yes,
nonprofit.
it's a
Yeah.
write-off.
They were going to be used for
But you
communion.
will die.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that today. I think, and I was like, "That's that's too much."
And that's the
Do we
one
have to
guy
do
I-
something like? Couldn't it be like cheese conies?
Sure.
I would rather.
Yeah, per-
Yeah, there's
cheese
100
conies.
cheese conies.
One hot
One
dog,
of
Keep it
them.
Cincinnati.
Grapes is gross.
I don't think you can get past 5 on that.
5 cheese conies.
Because if you have diarrhea, you lose.
Colin, can I eat more than 5 cheese conies?
Yeah.
When's the
Oh,
I don't
no.
know. You've been on a health
5 is
journey.
doable. 5 is easy. Like that's
Yeah.
When's the
I
last
like
time you
nothing.
had one?
8 to 10 is where it starts to get difficult.
It's been
Look, getting
Dude,
them
I'm not
down
saying the
is
next
the easy
day.
part. Getting them out
Yeah.
is the hard
next
part.
day will
Yeah.
be the
So much
Really
cheese
bad.
packed in there.
one way or another. You're dying.
How much are the other grapes worth?
Is there lesser grapes that are worth like 500 apiece?
so 10,000
Not
per
just get an
grape?
upset belly.
But if you
right?
but if you ate the other grape, the poison grape,
Yeah.
and you got $100 million for your family, would you do that?
Ooh.
Ooh, that makes it easier.
100
Then, 'cause then you
million?
know if you die, you're securing some
I just threw out a number.
serious
Yeah.
wealth for the
Spitballing here.
fam.
You wouldn't do it?
That makes it
No.
more enticing. Colin's like,
Not for my
family, I wanna
family.
live.
Courtney's been looking to trade you in.
Yeah. I was. Never mind. No, we're not talking.
Well,
Okay, now it's getting too deep.
Yeah. So
You just hurt my feelings. Next segment.
Patrick, you got a segment?
I do have a segment.
Okay, just
Do-
hit some random music, will you?
He has a music.
Did we? Oh, we did get him some music
I don't know if he can
Back
find
in the
it.
day, I had music.
back
but,
in the day.
No.
Did you
Randy-
get rid of it though?
Randy said he's not going to eat any. That's not the one.
Copyright.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So not to change from like a little bit. I'm going a little bit more serious. Last time I talked about making kids puke, so I thought maybe.
What, you can't. He's already in. The,
Oh,
go ahead. I may have taken it off. For a little bit.
Welcome to the other preacher in the room, Patrick Hardy.
I have some generic backing.
Just some okay electric
Well
guitar.
done. All right. Yeah. So serious.
so for my segment, Randy, let us know which intro music you liked better for us. All right, so that we know for
I can't
next
believe He's
time.
not eating any. I thought he was
But,
at least 3.
last time I talked about making kids throw up, so I thought
Yeah,
this
yeah.
time we go a little bit more serious. But I
Great
saw an
topic.
article released today by the New York Times that basically was titled "Christianity's Decline in U.S. Appears to Have Halted. Studies Show." So
Boom.
for many years, I mean, the statistic has always been that the church was on decline. More people were leaving the church. COVID, was like the great exodus of the church. Like people were just gone.
Dang.
So
That happened.
it's just
That
kind of cool that now they're kind of showing this chart that not only has it kind of leveled off, but it's also we're seeing a little bit of like an increase of people either going back to church, going to church for the first time. And I just thought maybe just as like some Christian dudes, like what's kind of like your reaction when you hear like, hey, church, Christianity, following Jesus, which is very much countercultural to like
Yeah.
our secular world today. Like, what's your reaction to like the fact that people are kind of coming back to church?
I'm going last.
Are you?
Yeah.
You already have a plan. It's shocking, honestly, because that's been the message for like the past 10 years of
It's
like,
been the
the
truth.
church is just dying.
It's been the
Yeah.
truth.
Everybody's leaving.
Yeah.
Everybody's and COVID, of course, like you said, that was a wishy-washy time
Yeah.
for everybody.
What was the drop off during COVID? Does anybody know?
The actual number?
Like, not the
Oh.
actual number, but
Oh,
like
like a
the
percentage.
average. You know what I mean? Like,
I was gonna say, look
because
it up.
don't they have like
I think it was
they lost like 40%. Churches lost 40% of. People?
Let's see.
either leaving or dying.
Yeah, I mean, there were churches that just completely shut down.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
went from
Like closed,
from
yeah.
like
I meant for like people like not coming to
Attendance.
church.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
wouldn't-
feel like it was a flip flop of like people leaving and then other people coming. Like, oh, I don't want to be here. It was the mixed views, and so some people would leave, but then other people would come.
Yeah.
It was kind of a
Yeah.
trade off back and forth.
generally from my understanding, like most from COVID, we had a big drop off of like what we would consider as nominal Christians, people who say like, hey, I believe in Jesus, but they don't actually like live out their faith. Those people really dropped off during COVID. But there was also a little bit of like a remnant that was like left in the church of people who were like, hey, like I really do believe in Jesus. Like I'm really pursuing this. And what was left in the church is people who are really authentic believers. And I think that's attractive to our world. I heard it said one time that like, past generations to rebel was to like to run away from Jesus and faith. But now our world is so like
Other way.
secular, right?
Yeah, this is
That it is rebellion to then believe in Jesus and to go back to church.
There was a newer, I guess they've been around for a while now, but a couple that came to church a year or so, and you meet them, you ask them, hey, what brought you guys around? And one of them, the husband had said it was the darkness, how everything was. He said there had to be more.
Yeah.
There's got to be more, and that's driving people back in apparently.
That and people being secluded. I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's probably
Yeah.
a breath of fresh air coming in somewhere and having like a community.
People that are actually like looking to care for you and
Yeah.
Right.
part of
Needing
your
a
life.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it's getting all the people off the fence. Because if you had a bunch of people that were coming that were just wishy washy anyway, and they're like, oh well, it's hard now. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I
It's
can
like
just watch it online.
it's like I love you and I want you to be here, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all the complainers were like, hey, we're just not going to go anymore.
Yeah.
So it just left the people that were like, hey, like, I actually want to be here and I want to make the most of this. And I,
mean,
want to.
not all of us left, but
Yeah. Josh still goes to my church.
Josh-
Yeah, it's
well,
really
some of us
tough.
made it through.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got Ohio
I think people are
Bluegrass coming
seeing
down.
some of the absurdities of the. Yeah.
I think it helps.
You all right?
You just read half of that. No one knows what
Oh,
you read.
sorry.
I can
He
read
said, I
it.
think some of the
No,
people
no,
are
no,
seeing
no.
some of the absurdities of the secular world. And then Randy said, a strong youth group culture nationwide when we were younger contributed, I believe.
Mm.
Reaping some of the benefits of that.
Yeah.
Be true too.
I was just meaning for the listeners. That's all I was
Yeah, sorry. You're right. You're right.
It helps because I think you guys might have talked about it the last time Patrick was on. I can't remember, but it helps when like college athletes are pronouncing their faith. and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
we did. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was what you guys talked about last time. But
There was a while there where it was like, if you said you were a Christian, like it was just insulting to people almost, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Where like it said something about like your intelligence
I
level.
would say that made you feel like you're stupid.
Yeah, I've told
Kind
you
of.
the story before. I don't know if I talked about it here. Where like I went to college in Maine, and it was not a religious school. And I was in class one day, and we're talking about just, someone brought up that I was a Christian, and literally their response was, "Oh, I thought you were smart." And they didn't mean
yeah.
that as like they like it wasn't like a passive barb. It was what they really thought about Christians was like they all must be dumb because how could you believe in a fairy tale? And that was a lot of the world's
Now that's just switched to
system.
political view and not so much Christianity.
Do what? Say again?
Now it's just switched to political view. Oh, you're Republican. I thought you were smart.
That is very
That's
true.
the judgmental
where
thought
there
process.
is a lot of
Yeah.
extreme judgment that people pass
Yeah.
based on what political party you affiliate with. I don't know. Something had to give a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, people realize how rough it was. The response to
When the going get tough, a bunch of people leave the church.
Hey,
right?
and then come back.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Yeah.
maybe we'll see. I'm just
There was
Don't look at me.
there was a meme I saw that was along the same line you were talking about of like, how to rebel, and it was like, start a family,
Yeah.
read the Bible, and like all those
Yeah.
things are
Be
like
a
all
good
the
citizen.
countercultural
Yeah.
things. So maybe we need to recognize where it's trending now, and then be prepping for 20 years from now when it's very
Right.
much a
hard times make soft people, and soft people
Oh,
make
yeah.
hard times.
I wonder how
and
much of
all
it
that.
is the younger, because the older generation typically gives the younger generation a harder go of things. But
Yeah.
that is a truthful
I
statement.
wonder how much of the new or the people coming back to church or coming to church for the first time is the younger generation, like
Hmm.
picking up the slack and
being like, "Oh, you guys quit being so hard on people." Like, hey, wait, you were really hard on me.
or like I don't know. Just something I was thinking about. I
Yeah.
don't know if that.
That's what we're
Yeah.
discussing. Yeah.
No, I
So-
think that makes sense.
Yeah, I think sometimes we would describe our world as like a post-Christian world.
Mhm.
Now, like, we used to be a Christian nation where everyone went to church. Everyone, that was just like where culture was surrounded by.
Yeah.
Some people would say now we're in a post-Christian world where it's almost just like that's what once was.
Mhm.
But I heard someone say that it's a pre-Christian world we live in because now we have kids in this younger generation that
Mhm.
actually have never heard anything about Jesus. Which means they have a clean slate.
Yeah.
They don't even have the baggage of like the church hurt before because they don't know anything about this Jesus guy.
Mhm.
And how cool is it to get to discover Jesus for who he really is rather than just
Yeah.
like, what the church has sometimes mucked it up to be as like these traditional things that really wasn't what Christianity was all about.
The decline and the misrepresentation of Christ turned where we live into a mission field.
Yep.
And now we get to serve on that, right?
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
is an odd way to think of it, but that's kind of what happened.
Yeah, it's cool.
God moves, he works. Turns out can't get one over on him.
I'll keep trying.
That is the human condition right there. That was so perfect. Like
I ain't gonna give up.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
I'm not a
though.
quitter,
My,
you know?
my dad didn't raise a quitter.
No, I don't know. They kind of did. My mom and dad raised a quitter. It was okay. You don't
Yeah.
like Little League? Yeah, you can quit. You don't want to go to this? Yeah, you can quit. I almost learned piano. Begrudgingly.
Didn't get past that one lesson.
That one key. Yeah, that's good. It was serious, but not too serious. I managed to bring it down a level.
Hey, if you ever bring me back, I promise, poop, throw up, I'll bring it all back. All right, just need a little 1 week
No,
break.
it's encouraging to know that people are waking up a little bit and seeing that there's another option.
Yeah.
And maybe the believers were there the whole time, but they were just kind of in the background. And
Yeah.
now people are more comfortable.
Well, I think
The
that
loud
has a lot
people.
to do with like social climate, like
Yeah.
as far as our leaders and
Yeah.
who, yeah,
I mean,
100%.
when's the last time recently? When's the last time you can remember? I know we hit it last, but like athletes openly, like
Right.
not just saying like, oh, thanks to be, but like a lot of those,
Yeah.
especially the collegiate athletes, were like spending time in their press conference. Hey, before we talk about this, I want to talk about like how much Jesus means to me.
Yeah.
And like spending a good couple minutes on it, not just like thanks to the Lord for helping me with this, but like it was legitimate. I don't know, maybe that's giving people, they feel like it's giving them permission.
I think a lot of people put their
You're good.
Oh.
Noah's calling.
I think a lot of people put their faith in, we're putting it into other things other than church, and it like politics and worldly things.
dangerous.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they realize that, oh wow, this isn't not working
Yeah,
out. Like
yeah.
they're all kind of crazy, crooked.
Those things can fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
that's just me wanting to believe that. Maybe it's not, but not
You're
real.
spot
But
on there.
I think especially the younger people want something to believe into and to
Yeah.
hold on to.
Yeah.
Want for something real.
Yeah.
I want purpose. I want
Yeah.
meaning. Like, what is this
Oh,
all
crazy.
about? And they try and find it in all these other places,
Yeah.
and then it goes, well, that doesn't really work.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my candidate got elected, and
Yeah.
nothing
Nothing's
actually really
changed.
changed.
Why don't I?
Yeah.
Why don't I feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we found some percentages
Oh,
about COVID a little bit.
Yep.
Randy was commenting in; he'd like to see that as well. The summer of 2020, only 13% of Americans reported attending in-person worship, with increased to 27% by the spring of 2022. But the rates of worship attendance were still lower. They were before they were before the pandemic.
Where's that from?
This is from the
Wikipedia.
ChristianPost.com.
And that's people who say they go every week.
A third of Americans have stopped going to church survey. So they did a survey in 2023.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It has a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
on it. But 27% basically through after COVID is about 27% of people stopped just showing up.
I'd say
Quarter of the people.
another large problem behind the scenes is the dropout and quit rate of pastors.
Mm.
So the problem we're going to run up against is there's not enough pastors for the people that are coming in. So
Just,
more stuff.
just
out
means
there.
more people coming to our
Yeah,
church, Joey.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
good.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
He's
They
So-
can't get rid of us. There's no one to replace us
right.
with. You're stuck with us.
I could say whatever I want.
There's no rule.
There's
Cancel
one
me.
rule. Put your shirt back on.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is a problem. So I'm hoping to see more people called into ministry. Genuinely called, by the way, not people that are like forced into it, but
Yeah.
people that are genuinely called.
I was going to
into it.
say, but then you said that last part.
We'll take hostages if we have to.
I used to tell people that, hey, if you see a kid on the side of the road, bring them to youth group. Just pick them up. Figure the rest of it out later.
Well,
yeah.
You might want to watch these tell that to.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're right. Like, I'm kidding, but someone's like, I found 4 of them. It's out there. Like,
We had a guy.
They're like, please take me home.
There's been several times there was guys high on pills that they brought to church. It's like
Oh,
he
yeah.
said he wanted to come to church, so I brought him, and he got him like I gotta say something, and they stopped service, and he's like, God told me to tell you, and it's like whoa. It wasn't a good news thing.
Noah, were you calling a shot there? What do you got? You put your hand up earlier? Yeah, what do you need? Oh, my bad.
'cause he was doing this.
I got it. I keep leaning back. No, I keep leaning back to look over there. I
Yeah.
gotta. Sorry, I gotta stay on this thing. Yeah.
You want to go into Brett's?
Get the snakes. Oh yeah, Brett, what you got?
Get out the snakes.
gonna
Snake
run
handling
people
church.
away.
Brett will lead. Story time with Brett.
Oh, the get out the snakes.
Yeah.
No, it's a snake
You
handling church.
you won't die if you're
if you're a
pure-
true believer.
If you have no sin.
Those places exist.
I was driving home from work this week.
Driving home from work this early last week. Sounds like a rap song.
It was. That's what I was going for.
I did not get that vibe. That's all right.
And I was thinking, if somebody murdered, can I say that on TikTok?
It's
Unalived?
Right. No one's watching on
I think
TikTok. It doesn't
unalived
matter.
is
Too
the
late,
term.
by the way.
I think we're gonna have to
You
start
already
doing
said
that.
That's great. Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's
Can we say
pew.
Hitler murdered people?
Yeah.
Will we get pulled off of the TikToks?
The TikToks.
anyway, we don't like
So
TikTok.
if you were
anymore.
unalived,
Yeah, it'll TikTok.
If I was murdered,
healed.
what kid of mine? There's only 2 options. Or person. I thought person too. If you don't have kids, would avenge my death.
Me, 100%.
Like this is
You
for
would
Brett.
avenge his?
Yeah.
Okay. Good call.
I thought about this as from the kid angle.
Well, you can do both.
Randy, full sin, Brett.
So I asked my sister this question last night because I saw her up here, and she said it. We were joking because both of our answers our middle child, and she said, and it's your middle child, and tell me why, because she thinks it's every middle child, but it's my middle child, Violet.
She's
She talks
violent,
about.
violent.
So I was preaching a couple weeks ago, and I was talking about like we're blessed to live where we do and have the freedoms we do, and like in some places it's not legal to meet in the way that we do, and when they bust up those meetings, they arrest or they kill the preacher, and then the people scatter, and,
Oh, I thought it
and
spewed out.
it's rough. Well, it was the snow week
Oh, okay.
because all the kids were in the service, and so my kids were sitting on the front row, and I was talking about the pastor being killed. And so afterward, Violet walked right up
Can't
to me.
change the sermon now. It's too late. We're
Yeah.
doing it.
So Violet walked right up to me after the service, and she's like, "Daddy, if bad men came in to kill you, I would do my crazy karate on them, and I would beat them up, so you didn't die." And I was
Oh.
like, "Violet, I believe you." Meanwhile, Lily, when I said it, was like crying to Christina about it because she's the emotional one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Violet, it would be Violet. It would. There's no doubt.
I couldn't think of a kid. You guys were saying earlier it'd be my youngest. It was 3 because she's just
Oh,
crazy about
yeah.
Edie.
Edie? Yeah.
She does love her dad. But as a person, I would think my brother would avenge my death. He's got a lot of skills.
I was gonna say he would be good at it. Like no one's gonna find out.
I've got a
about-
set of skills.
yeah. Like he's pulling up on a John boat
Like,
and that guy's disappearing.
I'll not say he's taken a lot of souls, but now lives, yes,
Whoa.
because animals have lives, they
but
don't
no
have souls.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
now,
Whoa.
People get mad at me
he's a
about that,
Vietnam
by the way.
vet.
This is
My
a
puppy's
frequent
in heaven.
discussion in my house.
People get really
Courtney and her
frustrated about
dogs.
that.
Oh,
I'm
That's
like-
why I always ask her if Toby's died yet.
Oh, you're
That's why
such
I'm
a
always
jerk.
like,
but yeah, I think it was my
You want
brother.
us to take care of it for you? We can expedite that process.
Josh's brother.
Yeah, we know a guy.
set up some traps.
That's true.
We got a guy.
Every time somebody says they need to get rid of a pet, I was
He
like,
just
well,
shoots it in your living room, like from 300 yards away through
this
your
was
window.
a long drive. I just got to take care of this and get it out of the
Just
way.
sit there, watch TV. The glass breaks and the
It's
dog's
like the
dead.
river's right there. Why did
Perfect
you hire
shot.
me?
You just hear him.
Yeah, just the
All
most
right.
perfect shot of all time.
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, I told Josh I
Catch you
said
at the
hi.
catch you at the next family reunion.
I don't think you said yourself for me. I think you have more like sense than that.
Oh, to go just murder someone for
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Depending on the situation, like if I don't know.
How,
If
yeah,
I
I
was
need to
the-
know
Mine would
how-
be Kyle.
if I was
How are you
the-
being
Kyle
murdered?
would avenge.
He would probably step in.
If
for
I was
me
the
too.
CEO of some company,
Then you
I mean,
Yeah.
if the guy
How much
who,
were you
if
charging
the
for
guy
that?
who did it
Yeah.
looked that good, I'm just kidding.
He was. I saw a post. He was wearing. He was in court. One Luigi was wearing a green sweater,
Hmm.
and someone said he's wearing green because it stands for unity or something like that. And the next comment was, "No, he's wearing green because he's Luigi." I love the internet. This is what it's for. Like, please.
I think our friend Tony would be the one that is.
You think Tony would?
Yeah.
Wait, not Tony, but Tony.
You know who I think would for you would be TD.
No.
I think he would.
Doesn't like me that much.
I feel like he'd go crazy. I
Not
couldn't
really
see
Tony, but Tony's.
Couldn't see
I don't
Tony.
think.
Do you know
he's
who I'm
got- I don't
talking
think he's
about?
got the hoops, but no. I you're on camera.
Read your
They
lips.
You're on
can't.
camera.
No, they can't.
No,
you
we've
mute
doxed
everything?
him already. It's fine.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you muted everything.
I don't know. He's got. It's hard when the person has a family, because then they would have to be potentially giving up their whole family for that.
I just have to give up Courtney.
And Toby. I'm in.
Con's like, I killed the dog and the
giving
guy
it
that killed me.
He was trying to hurt the dog, honey, and the dog got in the way. Oh.
All right, Patrick.
So I think so. You got to be a little bit crazy, like you were saying.
Yeah.
You gotta be a little off your rocker.
So like my wife would definitely avenge my death.
No.
Oh.
She's got a little bit of crazy in her.
Nice.
There you
But
go.
Nice.
so this is how I know that she would, because in my family, like if I had like an ex-girlfriend, right? Like that person, like we broke up, no worries, like it's all good. Alyssa's family is like, no, that person's like dead to us.
Oh.
Like
Communicated.
nothing bad
Yeah.
could happen. Just like, cordial breakup. Like, no, we do not speak of that person. They are dead to us. And I'm like, if there's that much hatred
Yeah.
from,
For
just a
normal
breakup,
Yeah.
you murder me?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they're-
like
so,
it's
like,
not
they're
just
all
a
coming
mental,
for it.
like, yeah, they're going to avenge my death because there's a little bit of crazy
So
there.
it's the whole
Yeah.
family.
It's a posse.
not just her,
Yeah,
it would
it's,
be
it's
the
all
the
of
whole
them.
family. My in-laws, they're going for
Like,
it. Not
mount up.
my family.
Mount up.
Yeah. So they would avenge my death for sure. Yeah.
At least we all said somebody.
Yeah.
Like
It's harder for me to
wouldn't it
pick a
be-
person that isn't my child.
Yeah, you didn't name. You named Violet.
Yeah,
But
she would do that.
Who would kill for you?
Wow. Who would kill for you?
I mean, I like to think that that people
Your
would.
sister. Your
She,
sister's,
she
she's kind of crazy. She'd do it.
she's got a little crazy.
Do you have like a loyal
Brett
staff
gets
member?
emotional. Oh,
I wouldn't.
yes,
kill
but I don't think you would kill for
Sarah.
me. Yeah, the
The secure spot at the work.
I don't.
I
Yeah,
started
maybe-
thinking. I
maybe
think
my-
I'm on
but
a lot of
I
those
wouldn't want her to
lists
do that. 'cause
that
she
you were
has kids,
saying.
too.
I
What?
know somebody.
The
Who?
list
Say.
of people that never speak of again.
Why?
There's a lot
yeah.
of there's a lot of families like we don't talk about
Yeah,
that
they're
guy
like
anymore.
that guy's dead to us. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Oh.
I'm still
I'm
blocked
glad you
on
didn't say that.
Facebooks that I should never be blocked on.
I know who you said.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
I do. I'll tell you after.
I would like for you to write it on this piece of paper because I don't. I want to know
If
right
he
now.
writes that
If you
down,
write
I'm
this, I'm
leaving.
freaking out.
Because you don't know this
Oh,
person.
sorry, but, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
but
think you
try.
did. No, I want to see what you want to
Yeah,
write.
yeah,
I want to see what you can
try.
write though.
I don't know how to spell the name.
that will be embarrassing.
Sound it out. PHG
Yeah, I don't. I
479er.
can't think of anybody.
Your mom.
Maybe no, she'd be like devastated. I don't even know.
That
Like,
is not right.
maybe my dad.
Your dad would talk her into it.
He's about to give
My
up.
dad has the
Else you want
skills.
help.
So Josh, my dad has the skills to do it,
There you go.
and he could dispose of someone. But
No.
That's not how you spell
explain to me what name you said.
it.
Don't say it out loud.
What in the world?
That's not a name.
That's supposed to be.
I bet I
I
can
don't
read it.
know. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Wait. Sorry.
Let me write the real name down.
While we're doing this.
No, I think we're past feeling already.
I think Randy's fully invested at this point. He wants to know what the name is.
Because that's what it is,
Did you?
That name?
bro. That's not a name.
No, it was on the screen too.
Show him that.
Did you mean that? Okay.
Let's talk about it after the show because
I
this
got
is
it. Yeah, yeah,
riveting.
yeah.
This is riveting for listeners. Do we have a Pod Bless
Do we
segment?
have listeners?
Oh yeah, we
Pod
do. Hit the
bless
button.
your
Sorry,
heart.
I'm gonna let that go.
That was it.
Oh.
What? Okay. all
What's
right,
our Pod Bless segment,
Let's
Joey?
bless somebody. Here we
You
go.
showed me.
For
All
those
right.
of you that don't know, every week we pick a new segment that's silly news or something dumb in the news, and then we Pod Bless their heart because they're just dumb or they're ill-informed or I don't know what else you want to say there, but we have a Pod Bless segment.
Headline: Couple forced to sit next to dead body on plane for 4 hours after woman dies mid-flight.
Huh.
Mid-flight. Here we go.
How far was the flight?
It's from Australia to Qatar, which are Qatar.
That Qatar?
Never,
Yeah, I
never made
spelled
that
it right.
flight before.
Me
I've
either.
never
person's-
flown
was a
from
walk.
That person's
Australia.
no longer.
I know.
How far
So how
is
could they do that
Australia
for me?
from
That's what I
Qatar?
thought he said.
No, sorry. Okay. All right. So
Qatar
we're
with a
back.
Q.
It's
right?
Qatar though. That's
Qatar.
how they
Well, I
say it
know.
over there.
Yeah, the
air
World Cup.
travel,
Yeah.
It is 6,523
Yeah.
miles.
Long flight. And they had to sit for 4 hours next. A married couple said they were forced. This is the tough part. To sit next to a dead woman's body for 4 hours on a flight from Australia to Qatar.
Married
Michelle
couple
Ring.
or honeymoon couple?
It says a married couple.
Okay. I didn't
But
know if it was like, it's
They
our
must
first
be
flight
honeymooning because they
together.
list their last names as completely different.
Mm.
Mitchell Ring and Jennifer Collin were on a Qatar Airways flight from Melbourne to Doha,
Melbourne.
which is the capital of Qatar.
Melbourne.
About
I don't know.
10 hours into the flight, a woman exited the restroom, collapsed, and died in front of them.
Man, do
Just-
not go in there.
Do not go in there, right? They did everything they could, but unfortunately, the lady could not be saved to the background of Josh's laughter.
Sorry.
She passed away on flight, which is devastating.
We were going full
um,
Jim Carrey and
I
Ace
know that.
Ventura.
I've seen that.
Yeah, good.
Ring said that the flight crew then put the woman's body in an empty seat next to the couple for the remaining 4 hours of the flight. They looked a little bit frustrated, but then they just looked at me and saw that the seat was available right there, and my wife was on the other side, and we were in a row of 4, so there was 2 of them and then the seat. And they said, "Could you move over, please?" And they said, "No problem," and placed the lady in the chair that they were in.
We'll get her eventually.
The
I feel like it was acted out this way. I feel like they're like, man, her eyes are still open. And they're just like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. so
if you
the
need any
airline
crackers, let me know.
Yeah, right. The airline said Wednesday that their thoughts are with the family members of the passengers sadly passed away. We've been in contact with the family who passed away to express their condolences. The airline did not immediately return a request to comment about the story. The couple said the flight crew would not let them change seats for the rest of the flight. and asked them to remain seated as medical staffers addressed the body upon landing.
The crappy
So-
part is the flight was only half full. That was the
It
weird
doesn't
thing.
say that it was full.
Just
So it
kidding.
implies that they
Okay.
there were open seats.
So
Well,
if their ticket said that they had those,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
It
know
says
what are we
4B
arguing
and
about.
4C.
Okay, but if you're one of the married couple that's sitting there, you do not like. I would full like weekend at Bernie's,
No, this is what
like take pictures,
Dancing.
playing cards with it.
this is what I was thinking.
Live it up. When are
Hey,
you ever
it's
going to
time,
do it again?
it's time for the in-flight meal.
She'll have the chicken.
Sir, we
I'm
can't
gonna
do
have
that. You don't tell me what's going to happen here.
She
Give me that
told
chicken.
me before she passed.
It was her dying wish
On
for
the
the
way to the
chicken.
bathroom.
Can I get her pretzels?
Hey, if they
No.
come through, order me the chicken. And then she went to the bathroom.
I'm gonna get the beef, but I think the chicken sounds good. That's what she wanted.
Oh my. Where was that? Da-da-da-da-da. They were not allowed to change seats, and this is the extra part. They had to stay in their seat once the plane landed, because in order to get out of their seat, they had to walk past the dead person. They were
I'd
tending
be,
to her.
I'd be throwing a fit and being like, I need free drinks. I need.
I need a free flight.
I was
be
gonna
going-
say. I
I'd
know
be
rest
fly-
of my
Yeah,
life.
one
Yeah.
free flight and everything's
and
good.
we're good.
We'll let it
That's
slide.
all I need.
Yeah,
I'm easy.
but it better be from Qatar back to Australia.
Yes. Yeah.
There's got to be
better
room
be a
in the
long
overhead.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ruin
right.
it. Gosh, this just happened. Let's see. The airline said on Wednesday they spoke with the affected
Randy,
passengers
sorry,
to
the
address
flight's
the
full.
concerns. Their final destination was Venice, and they said they're still trying to salvage their trip.
Well, the one lady's final destination was the flight.
Right.
Sorry.
They said they're trying to make the best of a pretty difficult situation, but we're on
Maybe, Kevin?
holiday, so we're trying to have a good time.
They say holiday.
Strap
do.
a parachute.
What do you think the flight attendants are thinking? Like, are they trained for this situation for this
Have to
lady
be,
to
right?
die?
There's gotta be something
I
in
bet
the
that
book.
happens way more than you think.
I
it
don't
does.
People
think they
die on
are.
flights
Oh, yeah.
Not-
often.
No,
9/11.
So international,
Sorry, no,
international
I'll stop.
flight.
My bad. My bad.
Oh man.
Intrusive thoughts. Yeah, I know. Keep it to myself.
So international flights, though, like I was on a flight.
Segue.
Segue. I'm just trying to change.
Good night, folks.
I'm trying to act like it didn't happen.
It's too much. We can't. I can't pretend. Yeah, you'll never forget.
Can't forget about it. He's right.
But no, I was on an international flight, and
Did I miss something else too?
Never forget.
yeah,
I'm trying to
never
forget about it.
Anyways, I was on an international flight,
I'm the funniest
and there
person
was
I
an
know.
emergency like that.
Sorry, Colin. Keep going.
Nope,
International flight.
I'm done.
Nope.
You want stats on international medical incidences on planes?
Well, like
Yes.
I've had to emergency land because,
Ooh.
and they called for medical personnel. Any medical
Is there a
personnel
doctor on the plane?
passing.
Hold,
Mhm.
hold on. So that doesn't a person dying doesn't constitute emergency landing.
Right.
No.
They're like, she's dead.
No, if
There's
they're
nothing
all-
we can do.
Well, they're
Yes,
flying.
if they're already dead.
They're flying
like
over
gone,
water
gone, they
too.
don't.
You know how mad I would be if I wasn't
Australia to
dead and you
Qatar?
could have saved me.
Yeah. We had to stop in
Okay.
Iceland.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Dang.
I
Well,
didn't
not
get
for
it.
the guy that
we
died.
didn't get to get off the plane.
Oh, that's
I mean, nobody died, but
Oh.
there was like somebody was having a stroke
Diarrhea.
or seizure or something. I don't know.
Same.
Someone was being a baby.
They couldn't hold it
Power
in for
through.
another 3 hours.
Come on, shakes.
18.2 incidences per million passengers globally
Huh.
in 2023. So it's not approximately 500 deaths a year for
Oh,
medical
wow.
emergencies on a plane.
I-
That's low for how many people fly.
Yeah, but that's enough to have some training on.
They definitely talk about it. Now they might
Yeah.
not be like well trained,
Right.
but they
I
definitely.
mean, they probably
talk.
know like
yeah.
CPR.
There's
That's
got to be somewhere else you can put that.
Yeah.
Person.
That
Like,
is
there's
the thing.
got to be somewhere.
There's
Yeah.
on a plane flying that far. There's got to be a cabin where the pilot or the crew sleeps,
Right.
Or where they're staging food and drink, or
Right.
or the bathroom.
Over
Like, how many
overhead.
bathrooms are there?
A closet. I mean,
Yeah,
The
like,
overhead storage
That's what
area.
Colin
that-
said.
Yeah,
could
that's-
you imagine?
It's not gonna fit,
throwing
sir.
them up into the overhead
just like
storage?
slam it. It doesn't close all the way. Like
Really got an arm hanging out.
you seen the SNL sketch on when the guy dies at the top of the water slide?
Oh yeah, that's
Have you-
Nate Bargatze.
Yeah,
was on there.
yeah.
It's like, well, I mean, it's
He-
a lot of stairs.
He walked up all these steps. It'd be a shame if he didn't get to go down the slide.
You're not sending a dead body down the
Yeah.
water slide. No,
Let's take a
of course
boat.
not. We would never. But I mean,
Now that you said it, yeah, that's what
That's why I
they do.
said parachute.
oh yeah,
Parachute and be like,
slow drift.
The dead man shoot.
yeah, never get to do that
Mm.
again.
There's got to be 2 other people that you can move out of a row.
There
And
had to
just-
be
A
space,
couple of
right?
empty seats, and we don't know how big the plane was. If it was super wide with like the 3 rows or 2 rows.
And the air marshal's got to give up his seat there. The dead person.
I don't think they put as many on flights anymore.
Never mind.
There's only one way to find out.
Ooh,
I
never
mean,
mind. I'm not going that
no.
route. I've already put my foot in my mouth
We're
3 times.
We're gonna take this offline.
Okey-doke.
Hey, mom commented on TikTok. Good to see you, mom.
Ohio likes that sketch. It was hilarious.
So who are we going to bless in this situation?
Oh,
The
man.
married couple.
The married couple?
That's got to be right.
The lady who died.
Well, no,
But she's already
I would
dead.
say the flight attendants who
Have
put-
to figure out what to
put
do.
that lady there.
The flight
Yeah.
attendants who got fired
Like-
for this.
Yeah.
They're looking for a new job.
right.
Someone's getting ejected.
It's a hard market out there right now too.
And I mean, the married couple, they got to go to Venice.
Yeah,
They
that's
were on
true.
holiday, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't do anything wrong.
They still might be in Venice. This happened on the 25th. In fact, they probably still are. No one goes to Venice for 2 days.
I'm never flying again.
Especially if you're in
What if they
Australia.
were on their way back and the same thing happened?
It was a guy this time.
Wait, they're Australian, right?
yeah,
Okay, so they're tough.
maybe.
They're
We
tough.
assume
I mean, you can't. Come on, everything there tries to kill you. So
somebody didn't make it. What if it was a scorpion that got on the plane? Snakes?
What if
Snakes on
someone
a-
planted the
Snakes on a plane?
scorpion on the plane?
I've got a really
Ooh.
good
What if it
idea
was a
for
murder?
Scorpions.
I'm
This
tired.
is a bigger deal. I think this could have been some foul play.
We need to look into this.
Yeah.
Pod
Oh,
Bless
foul
is
play?
on the case.
How old was the lady that died?
it didn't.
Wait a minute. Foul play,
It was
deadly chickens.
bird flu.
Oh, both foul play.
It doesn't
Fouls.
say how old
Yeah.
the lady was.
No,
There are
no,
details
nobody.
about
Me
the
and
lady who
Colin's the only
passed.
one?
All right. So couple that had to sit next to the dead body for 4 hours on the airplane.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
Oh wow, we just had a long discussion about flights, Mom.
What's
She wants tickets to Florida. She wants to get out of East
Oh, I
Kentucky.
thought she wanted to take you with her. And be
Oh,
like,
no,
hey,
no,
Josh,
she
look for plane
she
tickets.
just wants me to find the tickets, and then she's going to buy them.
She's gonna kill you.
Yeah, you know.
But then your brother, is this gonna be a slippery slope?
This is going to be this episode all over again.
Your brother's gonna have to
Heads
avenge your
up.
death on your mom.
Oh, yeah. You have to watch back on the episode, Mom. Then I'll find you some tickets. As long as you're not going to Qatar.
Guitar.
Guitar. It's with a Q, though. The Q's silent. Great episode, guys. Sorry for keeping it out later than expected, Pastor.
All right.
Yeah, it's later than, just a little bit later, not much.
10,
We
right?
still got to shoot a TikTok after this.
Are we doing that?
Mm,
We doing that today?
I don't know. It'd be fun. It doesn't take long.
Whatever.
I'll edit it all later. Sounds funny. You know, wait till you see my part in the last bit there, Mom.
Talks
You'll
about
laugh
9/11.
and laugh. You'll cry and cry. I'm so sad. Good episode.
9/11 was on the show last week.
Was it?
Yeah,
Did we bring it up?
I was talking
Oh, yeah.
about great American moments in history.
I remember hearing
Brett
that.
said
Brett's
9/11, and
then we said no,
then he said
9/12.
9/12,
Yeah.
because he liked that the American spirit of unity. after
Everybody
that.
got together.
And we said, what
Yeah.
a shame it is that it took something like that for us to be that unified.
I vote not a great moment in American history.
I thought it was a stretch, but he landed it in a realm that was
I don't know.
semi-acceptable.
I went down a
He
Tik
landed it.
a TikTok rabbit
No.
hole.
Oh, I did not.
Yeah.
TikTok
Puns.
rabbit hole of how those planes were holographic.
It's true. Because you see, there's an engine that's not visible when it actually hits. It like the engine disappears.
It's not true.
Might be the only
We
thing
know.
that
That's what we're saying.
might top a Winston Churchill
Oh,
documentary.
You could waste your life looking up.
Conspiracy theories?
What
no,
about Tower
just
7?
on 9/11?
There's so many.
Yeah, that's
Tower 7 fell.
Waste
without
your
anything
life,
happening.
find your life. I mean, come on. Found my purpose.
What about Tower
That's what I'm
7?
here
Tower
for.
7 fell without even being touched.
Other
You don't
things
know.
are-
You don't know about Tower
Other
7?
things around it fell.
There were-
right.
2 towers.
No.
Yeah, when they hit the detonator,
There's
dude,
what?
there's so much behind
You
it.
would think they would get the people out, or were there even people in there? We
What?
don't know.
We'll talk about it next week on
Turd
Pod
says,
Bless.
and then it started a war we're still in. Nah, we
the
left.
real Turd Ferguson.
He does have a voice.
We left rather
Um,
abruptly, by the way.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
the
well,
real
let's
Turd
not get
Ferguson.
into that.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's Zach.
That's not good. Well,
Well, yeah. That's
yeah,
what-
that's why we said
Yeah.
the real turd first.
Well, I know that's his name, but I'm
Yeah,
just
but I
saying,
didn't
it
wanna-
could be somebody else doing that.
Sometimes he doesn't like his name out.
He doesn't care. He doesn't have social media besides that.
Hey, if you like the show, share it. Tell your friends about it. If you like it, they'll probably like it.
Randy said
it
exactly
out.
turd. Yeah, be sure if you are out there, just like Joe was saying, like, share, subscribe.
Bang, bang, bang.
Share us with a friend. If you have some enemies, share it with 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have gotten some hate comments.
Oh, what are we getting? What
And
are
we have
getting?
been starting a beef. Did you know we're doing this?
Against what's the name
The
of the podcast?
Gathering?
Yeah,
There's another podcast of another Nazarene church.
The Gathering.
Yeah, do you know
what
them?
a lame name.
Yeah.
You guys stink. Yeah, pod bless your
Yeah.
hearts.
Yeah. Talking bad about
Yeah.
video games. Like y'all
Uh,
don't have hobbies.
It's funny because they don't know us.
Oh, so they're
That's
not
my
watching.
cousin.
Chad Hensley.
Hey. He's watching from
Really?
Valdosta. Or no, wait. He moved. I think he's in Florida now, but he's
Hmm.
close to Valdosta. Yeah.
Yeah, after 10 o'clock is when people start getting on because it's
Right.
Pod Blex
What's up,
after
Chad?
dark.
Yeah.
Brett's like,
Haters
I'm
gonna
done.
hate. Are you done? Brett would avenge me.
No, if we were talking about 9/11, I'd probably stay on, but we're not. So.
You guys killed that subject.
Randy's getting along with Chad.
Oh, we got real comments coming in
We
now.
need to hang out for a second. You got hate in your heart. You got better out than in. I always say. You got anything else?
Oh.
Everybody good?
If you want to, go leave some mean comments on the Gatherings videos. They're funny. They do good videos.
This is
I
where
wanna
we
hear
need-
our-
This is where we need a Patreon.
Oh, for the After Dark episode.
Oh.
Because you'd have to. It's behind a
This
paywall.
whole episode's been after dark. I don't know if you guys looked outside or anything.
It's behind a paywall
only
that
like
no one will pay for.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that's where we do the 9/11 content.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, the other 9/11 content.
The one that gets a little bit on the
a
edge.
little spicy. All right, let's land
All
this
right,
plane.
I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
I'm Brett.
I'm Colin.
I'm Patrick.
That's Noah. And,
And
this
this
is Pod Bless.
Well done.
We did it. Did you catch me saying
Wait,
anything
you're
in
still on?
it's okay.
You looked at me to whisper.
It's on the mic, Bibles taking flight. Joey, Josh, and Brett talking God all night. Laughs and lessons too. Bible stories crew. Every episode, something fresh and new. Bibles on your feet, spreading light and glee. Joey, Josh, and Brett talking scripture free. They got funny vibes, Christian tales with pride. Keep you entertained on this holy ride. Funny banter strong, you can't go wrong. Tune in every week for their sacred song.